already short-handed, down Julius Randle, down Reggie Bullock, and in the first quarter, the Knicks would take a major L in losing the Block Nest monster Mitchell Robinson to a devastating right foot fracture. So it was RJ and the boys in town taking on a short-handed Bucks team who was missing the freak. They were missing Drew Holiday, they were missing Chris Middleton, PJ Tucker. So you figured it would be an easy game, right? Wrong. Cardiac Knicks once again, as the bootleg Greek freaking company put it to the Knicks, bombing three-pointers, locking them up in a devastating zone. Knicks had fits all night. Bucks would come back and tie this game, but in the end, it was once again Alec Burks with his heroics saving this team from absolute destruction, and the Knicks would hang on to win 102-96. Lost a Block Nest monster, man. We'll get to the ramifications on that, but devastating injury for Mitchell Robinson, for the team. You know, Derrick Rose in that post-game interview was you know, he was sad, man. Like he lost one of his homies, you know, because the team didn't know until after the game that Mitch is down with a right foot fracture. Is going to get reevaluated, and more to come on that. But they were going to this game once again shorthanded themselves. They rested Julius, rightfully so. Reggie Bullock was out with an injury. Bucks had no Freak, no Middleton, no Drew Holiday, and no PJ Tucker. But I already knew we were going to be in a dogfight, man. Because listen, you had Bryn Forbes, you had Brooke Lopez, you had Connaughton, you had Sam Merrill, Nawara. These guys were just bombing away from three. Nothing to lose.
Yeah, we definitely survived thanks to Alec Burks. We saw RJ Barrett getting his own time to shine tonight. I gotta say though, Alec Burks, man, you know what he's giving me? He's giving me Mook vibes, bro.
Yeah,
he's giving me those Mook vibes, and
clutch.
I'm loving it. Yeah, man, coming in clutch, that vet that, you know, all these years been known to be that nice little scorer off the bench or whatever. He's coming in here and he's taking advantage of our lack of offense, and I love Alec Burks on this 20-point streak that he's on right now with another game of 20 points. But yeah, man, weird starting lineup. We're going to talk about that, I'm sure. Very weird starting lineup. And my boy Knox was free. You know, I had to be
finally. But, bro, the third quarter, I was ready to pull my teeth out with a plastic spoon. Because this team, we lose Mitch.
Yeah.
This Bucks team is playing a zone defense all night. It's not their primary defense. They're playing a zone defense all night because we know we can't shoot. And Tibbs goes out there and helps him by putting not only Peyton, but Taj and Nerlens Noel in this lineup. Tibbs, it is not 2005. It is not 2010. What are you doing, bro? Yeah.
And the worst part is he left them out there until the 3-minute or like the whole 4-minute mark. Bro. The whole damn quarter until he finally made some changes. That third quarter was rough.
Obi had some good minutes. Obi did have some good minutes. Didn't play. I don't think he played at all the second half, did he?
Yeah, Knox came in and provided on every facet. So I don't know if there was a need for Obi.
But second quarter, I thought, you know, Obi caught an alley-oop. Had a couple of nice runs out there. I thought Obi did good. I was expecting to see him play a little bit more. You know, with this opportunity with no Julius out there, but we went heavy Taj, we went heavy vets, as Tibbs typically does. I was hoping we would have seen Obi get a little bit more minutes, but, you know, it is what it is.
Especially against the zone.
Yeah, especially against that zone.
Against the zone. We could have gone small.
Yeah, especially against that zone. D Rose came back tonight. I thought by and large his minutes was good. The floater was going well. Ends up getting it to Burks on that clutch three-pointer in the end to seal it. But, you know, in typical D-Rose fashion, has one costly turnover and almost has another in late in the clutch.
You know, I was very pleased to see that, you know, Elfrid Payton was, you know, stunted a little bit on his minutes in tonight's game.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. What use does he have for us in that zone? Even though he made one nice three, I'll give him that credit. But
then he tried to take more. I was like, don't get ahead of yourself.
That's exactly,
Please,
and that's
chill.
my problem. That's my problem.
Out.
I saw the first one going. I'm like, oh Lord, he saw the green light. There it is. Yeah. More to come. But luckily, only took two. But yeah, Derrick Rose, I agree with you. I'll give him that pass tonight, even though I still think he played kind of solid in his first game back in 29 minutes.
Yeah, I thought he was solid by and large. Thank God, quickly had some good minutes, busting up that zone late in the game. I thought IQ had some good minutes, 13 points, 5 assists for IQ, 4-10 from downtown. I thought RJ, for the most part, was solid. You know, 3-point shooting. The shooting wasn't there, but 7 assists. 7 rebounds, 21 points for RJ. You know, late in that game, again, late game situations, I feel like is a learning situation for a lot of these younger players, especially RJ. And, you know, he had that one sequence where he missed a shot, came back and stole the ball from behind on young bootleg Greek Freak, and that got us back another possession. So that was a big play right there. That was a big play by RJ.
Yeah, especially after his mistake. Yeah, that's what you love to see, man. That's what you love to see.
Now, Mitch.
Ugh.
Mitch. I had to come on at halftime, bro. I was that hurt, you know, by Mitch getting hurt, honestly, because, you know, you never want to see him get injured. He just came back from the hand injury, injury and surgery, and now I thought it was a sprained ankle, but now it's a fractured foot, so who knows how long he could be out. And this at the moment when earlier today we find out that the Knicks were backing away from the Drummond pursuit. Woj comes out and says that the Lakers are the front runner. And we also heard from Mark Stein in the New York Times that the Boston was in the mix. You know, they need a big man. Now what, bro? What do we do, bro?
Well, I know the name that's being thrown around right now is Gorgie Dang, someone that was just dropped. Was he still on the T-Wolves when he just got recently?
I gotta check. I don't recall. I gotta check.
I'm not 100% on that either. That's the last place I remember seeing him play. But I like that kind of move. But it's just the timing is just it's just so Knicks, right? Like so right Knicks, after all the speculation and people thinking that Drummond was coming here because all the reports. And then we get the report coming out, whether it's coming from the Knicks camp or not, talking about the Knicks are going to pass because they like the trio we got at the big man position. Right. And then, boom, our starting guy coming off of probably one of his best games in his career as a New York Knick in the past game, the last game. To get hurt like that, it hurts, man. It really hurts. And with an injury like that, he's gonna be missing a lot of time because that's a fracture in your foot. You know, that takes some time to heal.
That's big.
So there's some names to look at. I've been seeing people throwing around Boogie.
I'm seeing a lot of boogies in the chat. Yeah, man. I'm seeing a lot of boogies in the chat.
Yeah, there's names to look at, but we definitely somebody's gotta get picked up.
If Drummond picks up the phone tonight, I'm Leon Rose. I'll call him. Like I said on the putback with Ian Begley, I would do it for the year. But I just feel like I always thought the Lakers were going to be the front runner and ultimately get him. And I just feel like he's trying to play for something at this point. Maybe if the Knicks offered him the multi-year deal, he'd take it. But I'd rather just, if they're going to sign him, just sign him for the rest of the season. But I don't think we will be in that running, as was reported earlier. So
yeah, in the game, man, obviously Mitch, that really hurt, man. The thing is with him, he's so frail and he's so like quirky and just uncoordinated, you know, like I just feel like it's kind of going to be like this thing, you know, I think it's going to be consistent with him, unfortunately, with the injuries. I know I've gotten on him because he gets abused by the throwback centers and not much offensive game, but I know he's an anchor to our defense, so I don't know. I don't love Drummond because I feel like centers like him are kind of extinct when you're not spreading the floor and you're not a defender, you know, you're only defending the paint, and he's not even great at that. You know, he's not guarding on the perimeter, you know. So I just don't like centers like him. You know, I'd rather have a more athletic type big, you know. But I would just stay as it is, most, you know, if it was up to me. But, you know, in the game, though, I feel like this game worried me just because when you're playing a team, you know, you don't have great scouting reports on all these guys. You know they're going to be up for it. They're going to be amped up. You know,
our foundation is laid completely, man. We got coaches that want to stay on the staff and turning down other jobs and everything. That's real big. What that's telling you is we got some promises coming up at the end of this season, man. So once again, like I was saying at the beginning of the season, man, patience, man. Everybody be patient, man. We need more patience, man. The time is almost here, man. The time is arriving real close. I know the hour went back, gave you some more daytime, you know what I'm saying? But be patient, man. Everything is working in the right direction. Man, salute to my man, you know what I'm saying, money making Mitch, you know what I'm saying? We all supporting, we with you know what I'm saying? Fast forward, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna support you until you get back, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't one of the ones that wanted to bring Drummond over here anyway. And don't bring Drummond over here now because he hurt. Keep doing what we doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not paying no $18 to $20 million for somebody that's gonna be the sixth best arm center in the East. That's right, before I say that, before I even put him as the sixth best, I'm gonna keep my man Mitch anyway. So shout out to Rose and they was turning away from that because Bam getting $32 million, and B getting 29 million, and Vucevic over there in Chicago getting 23 million, and it's two of them down there in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? They twin towers, and I know he ain't better than there 5 of them, so I wasn't gonna pay him no extra money to come over here and be the 6th best center in the East. I ain't say nothing about the West. I said the East. So everybody be patient. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna build this roster up at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? Because our foundation is laid, and like my man said, he appreciate, you know what I'm saying, Dolan being out of the way. Yeah, he out of the way because he got trust in Leon Rose to do what he got to do. And Leon Rose got trust in his hiring when he brought Tom over here. You know what I'm saying? We got the white shadow going on, and Coolidge is on the exercise bike trying to get back right. You know what I'm saying? And RJ continue on being, you know what I'm saying, that part duo, that Cato and the Green Hornet. But can't forget my utility, man. I've been told y'all when y'all didn't know nothing about him when he was coming. I told you, man, he in 3D. He can get it in the mid-range, he can get it long distance, or he can turn your back on you, back you down. That boy got major game, you know what I'm saying? The part of that 15 million, yeah, let's use that in ways we know is wisely. You know what I'm saying? Give that man a little extension, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't wait till the end of the season, because you know what I'm saying? Right now, if we all start promoting him, that man might run down Clarkson in Utah and take that 6th man. Appreciate what we got going on now and continue on being patient and have more patience. And when you get tired of waiting, you have some more patience. I told y'all, people that can't come home because they ain't tell. So be patient about what we got going on, you know what I'm saying? Because it's real big. We got another 3-game win streak. Now we going for the little 4, you know what I'm saying? The 4 horsemen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
we need revenge Monday. Need revenge.
That's all 4 we need that come Monday night, you know what I'm saying?